Hey, hi, hello, what's up? Disclaimer, I got laser hair removal on my face. I usually get it on my beard every month, and I'm super bumpy right now. I'm also in Orange County visiting one of my uncles, and now my mom's actually gonna come down and we're gonna go get coffee. Yay. So chillin'. I grew up in parts of Orange County, but I also grew up in the inland. So I was like back and forth between both cities, which was kind of nice. It's kind of funny because a lot of people didn't know that about me, that I grew up in both places, you know? But I'm at one of my favorite spots right now. It's right on Ocean Boulevard here in Corona Del Mar. I mean, I don't like my parking spot as we speak because this is not my normal parking spot, but I can still like look at the ocean. I remember when I did live here, if I had a good day, I would come to the beach. If I had a bad day, I'd come to the beach. If I had a neutral day, I'd come to the beach. If you didn't know where I was, you'd check the beach. Like, that was just my thing, which was so cool. And I loved it. Honestly, I love it. It's so peaceful here. It's like being able to see like the open water like this and it just go for miles. Like it really clears your head. And that's why people who live by the ocean drive a bit slower or a bit calmer. Like, I was at the most freaking relaxed, serendipitous moment, life, personality I've ever been when I was living by the ocean. It was so beautiful. I love this so much. Now I live in a city and everything's like chaotic, but that's all right. We live for the chaos. Let's talk a little about manifesting, because that has been like a #1 thing in my life for a while. I grew up pretty spiritual, like already learning about astrology. My mom was kind of big on it. So for me, I just kind of like dabbled in it more. I'm a Pisces, born March 15th. So I'm relatively sensitive and emotional. Cry me a river. And then after that, no, there's nothing after that. So I'm a Pisces, right? And my mom is relatively spiritual too. Like, she's pretty spiritual, and she taught me a lot about everything. And we have like an insane amount of intuition when it comes to life. So I think that was one thing that might have transferred over. Like, I don't know, it in terms of like what I mean by this, intuition, spirituality, like, just to think about it. When I think of spirituality, I think connected to the universe. When I think connected to the universe, I think connected to the world. And connected to the world, like, as such as roots, like the earth. Like, we are very earthy people. Like, put us out in a park and let us be bare feet. Like, that's where it feels like we're connecting to the earth. So on another note on that, food, I don't know if anybody has this either, but like, food takes me to another dimensions. If I have avocado before bed, my dreams are insane. Like, they are the most vivid, realistic dreams I will ever have. And sometimes I'm like, you know what? I want to F around and have an avocado tonight before bed. I want to get a crazy dream. Like, you get crazy dreams. Like, the other night, I had avocado before bed. I don't anymore because I sleep for so long. It's the deepest sleep I'm ever in. Like, my REM sleep is so insane. Is it REM? Whatever, my deep sleep is so insane. So I will have avocado, and sorry, someone was watching me while I drove by. Vroom, vroom, big truck. So I had avocado before bed, and I had a dream about my dog. And I haven't seen my dog in a while because my ex wanted to co-parent, and I just like don't want any attachments to my ex. And I know people are like, why don't you just... The reason why is like, anytime I date somebody new, they're always like, oh, you and your ex still have a thing? I'm like, no, we don't have a thing. I was like, we just have a dog. So I'm like, it's not like the same, you know, but they're always very uncomfortable. And I'm like, oh, like, I'm sorry, like, I don't want you to be uncomfortable. And of course, I'm a people pleaser, I adhere to it. But it's also just like, my dog, it's frustrating that my ex is not kind of taking care of my dog properly. Like, he's letting him bark like crazy, just like very like untaken care of. So when he comes to my place, like, there's just a lot of chaos. And my mom's here. I probably gotta go. We'll talk about this in a minute. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm back. I know it took a day. We're kind of jumping from day to day. I'm also late on today's vlog. R.I.P. I saw my mom yesterday, and we kind of just like got into like a little bit of a fight. You know when you like see your parent and then you realize like why you have trauma? Like why you have trauma? Yeah. That's basically what happened. Kind of an unfortunate event. I mean, like, it's okay. I know, like, you know, our parents don't live for very long and we have to like love them like while we still can. So it's like, it's better to like value their time. Anyway, this week has been an emotional roller coaster. And kind of crazy. It has been an emotional roller coaster only because like that mom situation, and then like I thought I was being ghosted, and I just felt like so like my ego was shattered, my sensitivity, my emotions, they were getting all like wonky. It was just a lot. And then like one friend, and like actually I'm not gonna talk about the friend situation. I just felt like it wasn't like anything bad with the friend situation. Like I still love my friends to death. You know, you just, things happen and you're just like, what the heck, man? What the heck, man? What the heck? But I will say it was a really good, productive, like, it was a great productive, I have something to talk about after this. Great productive week in terms of what I've accomplished and what I've achieved. I had rehearsals today because I have a performance on Mother's Day, right? I had 2 auditions that I had to get to. I auditioned for one of these companies before, and I assume they didn't find an actor the last time, or they didn't like the actor from last time. So now they're looking for another one. And I have a good feeling that it's gonna be me. So I'm kind of excited for that. So, I don't know, I just feel like Ariana Grande once said, wait, hold on. I had the burp and I didn't want you guys to see that. That's rude. So Ariana Grande once said, you know, she's like, I think she won the Woman of the Year award, and she was standing up there and she was like, you know, you look at me and you think I have so much success and my career is so amazing, and, you know, I'm doing everything I possibly can and I'm at the peak of her career. But then, you know, you go to your personal life and it's really hard because it's shit, you know? You have no idea what you're doing with it. And that's so telling. It's so telling, because I have moments like that when my career, I feel like, man, when I was signed to a management and an agency, I was so happy my career was so good, but my personal life was so bad. And I'm like, is this how it's gonna be from now on? Like every time I have a good, successful moment in my career, like a stepping stone, like my personal life is gonna be bad? Sure hope not. Oh yeah. Okay, so I only got this today because I haven't gotten one. The other day I got a coffee instead of espresso, and wow. That was rude. He reversed so hard and then looked back at me as if I was in the wrong here. Maybe learn how to drive. Ugly, stupid man. Also, he threw a cigarette butt on the floor. Litter bug. It was hideous. Okay, so my thing is, what was my thing? What was I talking about? I just don't want to have like a bad personal life, because I love having a personal life. I love my life. I really do. I romanticize my life so much. I feel like everybody should. The small wins, you know, the small wins, like, oh, Starbucks, that's what I was talking about. I got it today because I haven't gotten it the past days. Oh, I'm sorry. Welcome to my brain, my life, okay? I got this in a coffee version, not an espresso version, and it's 100% different. Obviously, I think because espresso like fills up this much, coffee fills this much. I did ask them to shake it. It did not look like this. It was brown. It was hideous. I told the girl, I was like, oh, so this has like, the fuck? Oh, that kid like ran out of that Tesla. That's interesting. Sorry. There can't be caffeine in here, because if there's any espresso in here, I would literally, I get tired off espresso, but I'm like energetic now. Anyway, don't do that if you're doing a coffee version. Just do the espresso version. It's truly so much better. Do I think I'm biting off more than I can chew in my life? No, not at all. I have fantastic friends. I've said this before. My career is starting. It's just like I'm starting to pick it up. I'm really trying to be devoted to like doing vlogs and really devoted to making music, and I'm really taking the time to do this. But on the other side, I really do love and I really want to be in love. That's the thing. That's hard for me because I really do want to be in love. I love love. I love love. Love 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 love. And like, doesn't everybody? Right? They say that we were legitimately and genuinely and honestly and made for love. You know? Why would our hearts, the only way they made those hearts is because they put two hearts together. God, what am I saying? I'm a little cuckoo today. Anyway, I do get really happy when I do vlogs. I will say that. Like, it makes me feel really good to do them. Why? I don't know. I think it's because, you know when they say that you should be like journaling everything? I agree. I used to journal a lot and I would journal before bed, but it almost felt pointless because like I would write everything out, but I'd scribble so fast because I have so many thoughts. Like, I need to get it all out. So this is almost like my journal, except I can't tell you everything because I just shouldn't do that. But I will say that this is like my journal, but it makes me feel so free and clear once it's all out. Like, I feel like I'm walking on the path of clouds of success and beauty and love and light. You know, like I just feel really relaxed after doing vlogs. Am I gonna keep this up? Yeah, this is serendipity, baby. This is serendipity. The Met Gala. I have nothing to really say about the Met Gala, I'm gonna be honest with you. It was cool, it was great. Carl, you know, did Chanel for a really long time, but was there a lot of issues with his moral compass? Yeah. Crazy guy. Best dress, favorite dress? I like the kitty suit. Doja and Jared Leto really took it for me. I thought it was really cool. Of course, Jared would do something crazy like that, and then he reveals his face, and he's just literally the same age that he's been for the past 30 years. Like, I've never seen, he just never ages. Crazy, right? Insane. Yeah, man. Rehearsals were good today, though. Like, my dancers, I had them for my last performance, but unfortunately they couldn't dance for me because time ran short. The other one needed to get to work. Like, my state, it was just a real big mess, and it was kind of unfortunate and like a useless amount of money. I was so pissed about that, but sometimes it is what it is. This time came around, we worked on the choreography for my single Not Your Toy, which obviously it's, you know, been out for the past 2 years, 2 years. And we did the choreography. It was really fun. I mean, it looked really good. Like, they caught on really quick because they already knew the choreography too. So that was really nice. And then we were kind of just messing around. Like, I had so much fun. I like never mentioned this, but like on my first music video, I definitely like, you know, I think I was bumping heads with one of my dancers, and it just felt like really like a weird way to bump heads, because like, not that everybody needs to cater to me on my music video set, but like I was really nice the entire time. Like, I bought costumes for everybody, I bought lunches, I paid everybody. This is all out of my pocket. Like, everything that was towards that music video was my pocket. Like, I had to work for that. So it was weird to have somebody just like be so angry and bitter towards me. I just didn't really understand, and it was kind of frustrating. It was a really bad situation. So I told the boys today, and they were like, oh, like, I'm sorry that even happened. Like, I can't even imagine that happened, you know? And I'm like, yeah, like, it's okay. Like, I feel like sometimes when people just butt heads or just don't agree with how you are as an artist, or it could be, I don't know, envious of not being able to achieve the same things. Who knows? I've worked my ass off. When I want something, I go and get it, and that's exactly how I felt with my music video, you know? So it's been a really nice journey. I would love to do so much more stuff. I wanted to see who that was, because he looked familiar. A car just drove by, that's why I said that. Sorry, that was so random. Anyway, yeah, it's just doing stuff like that. Like, I just try, like, I'm obviously a big Britney fan, and I've seen interviews, and you see all the like behind the music videos on MTV and VH1, and a lot of the times when she was on the set, she was just the nicest, sweetest, most amazing, comforting person that she could be, and everybody stated that. And I'm like, that's what I want to be. You will always remember how someone made you feel. And the way my dancer made me feel on my own set, that was like, excuse me, it was like a moment where I just felt so like, am I doing something wrong here? Like, I'm catering as much as I can. Like, here's your clothes, here's some energy drinks, like, here's some food. Like, I wasn't bossing anybody around. I was just, I don't know what happened, but it's okay. We got over it, and I mean, I don't even think they know, but I think they also know because I never followed them back on Instagram. Whatever. They got the credits for the music video, so good for them, but it was kind of mean. Let's see what's going on out. What else is going on in my life at this very given moment? If you're looking for stable, that'll never be me. I love Miley's live album. That was really fun. I do want to hear, I know she's done Jaded live, but I also want to get that on Spotify because I love that song so much. Never Be Me. It's so funny that like I like that song so much now because this always happens to me. And the algorithm of Instagram Reels and TikTok is truly working for artists, because I was on an Instagram Reel and I saw a video of Miley singing Never Be Me live. Again, this was from like last year, and immediately I was like, whoa, I love this song, like I need to listen to it. So I've been just at the album nonstop. I'm like, that's amazing. And then Nirvana, like I heard a Nirvana song and I was like, wait, I love this song, like who is that? I was like, Nirvana. I was like, sick. So I was just completely engulfed in the album and I was like, wait, this is amazing, like why have I not really done anything? And obviously Nirvana doesn't have very many albums. I think they have like 2 or 3 maybe, but like for what they have, it's been such like a stable rock in the industry. I think a lot of the stuff does sound the same to me. I think they have a very unique sound, but I do like it. I like it a lot, actually. It just, you know, when I dress a certain way, it really like sets my mood for my music too. God? Anyway, so when, yeah, so if I'm having like a weekend night and I'm wearing a little tight tee and like some baggy pants or like some skinny pants, or not skinny pants, oof, some bootleg jeans or something, some bootleg pants, boot cut. I love my like very poppy, like give me Pussycat Dolls, baby doll by Girlicious, like give me some Danity Kane, give me something like a little like, ooh, you can't get me and I'm hot, loosen up my buttons, babe. That's it. And then give me something like this. Like I'm baggy right now, like I'm wearing baggy shirt, baggy jacket, baggy pants, and cool new shoes that I bought the other day. Well, let me show you on Depop. Ugh. Look how cool. They're my DVS's. I've been actually wanting a pair of these real bad, and I found them on DVS, and I saw people were already offering to buy them, so I was just like, I really want them, I'm gonna buy them, so I just bought them off the guy. They are just like a little tight, but they're also skate shoes, and generally skate shoes run kind of small, so it's easier to skate in them. So that's why, interesting. I always thought it was like a 10.5, and then 10, and then 9.5. A little confuzzled here, but they fit really well, and I love them. I also have another pair of Osiris. I don't know if you guys know that brand. Similar kind of shape in the shoe, big, chunky, but they're bright red. But these ones are like such a staple. Like I've always wanted a pair of these. It's crazy when you grow up and then start to wear clothes that you have always wanted to wear, you just never did. And I've always liked this sense of fashion. Like I've always been ahead of this. I just have never worn it because nobody ever worn it either. So that's stupid of me to say that. Obviously I'm following bandwagons, but I mean, it's not that. I follow trends, you know. I like trends. I think trends are great. I hope the skinny jeans don't come back, because skinny jeans are absolutely horrendous and I can't even believe people still wear them. No judgment, I just think they're hideous. On that other note, I love baggy jeans. I like the baggy fit. I don't have like a sleeper build or anything, but like when I take off my clothes, you best believe I get compliments. You best believe people are like, damn, you know? So that's kind of where I sit on like clothes and fashion, you know? I do love fashion though. Like I can't wait to have billions and billions of dollars, give to charity, and then I'll have millions. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like if I have billions and then I give a lot of money, and then I'll end up having millions because I go from billions to millions because I gave so much away. And then just have the coolest fashion, because I feel like a lot of people don't pick their own clothes, pick their own, like, I feel like they might not, but I feel like a lot of people don't have that in them. Like I have the ability to dress myself because I know my body. I can't wear certain things because my body a little freaky, a little frumpy-dumpy. So I gotta like make sure I wear the right clothes, or else my body's gonna look a little weird. And then creativity too. Like if I get a team, my thing about music videos and creativity and stuff is like sure, like, I'm gonna write my music. I'm gonna have like input on writing. I'm not gonna write my full songs, I'll be honest with you. I don't know if I can. I can, but I can't. Like, I'll need another writer. When I wrote Not Your Toy, I had another writer come in and I literally word vomited my ideas and he kind of constructed them. And I was like, oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. And it just fell into place. Same thing that's gonna be like, you know, choreography. I like to have an extra hand and they like kind of put it together with me. Same thing with music videos. I have my concept and ideas. Like, I know exactly. My friend was telling me that I have this sixth sense where I could see stuff when I hear things. What? Anyway, like colors. Like, if you say a certain name, I think of a color. Like, I can hear a color. What? I see a color. Same thing with music videos. When I hear a song, I immediately can think of a music video. And that's what I want to do with, like, I like doing that with mine. I have so many ideas. So, same thing with, like, I want to be a music video I want to be a music video producer eventually. Like, that's kind of what a goal is of mine later on. But, like, for now, I want to be in the music. I want to be the star of the music video. Oh, I have a cool idea. Well, my friend actually pitched this at me. He's like, hey, like, I want to shoot your next music video, like, super low budget. We'll do everything. I'm like, yeah, he's like, we can just do like a big place. Like, I have a great camera. And I was like, I'm very down. I was like, actually, I want to do like a warehouse. A big warehouse. There's so many cool music videos. Like, well, Britney Spears had one in Overprotected, not the Dark Child remix, the previous one, the original one, and it was in like a warehouse kind of vibe. And I was like, I love that. I think that's so cool. So I would love to do that and have like, you know, maybe 10 dancers. So I can spend money on the warehouse, easy. There's only gonna be a couple shots, but lots of choreography, and I mean lots. Ooh, I'm gonna have to rent out a dance studio for that, won't I? Probably. I could probably only use like 6 dancers. I don't need to have like 10. 6 will be fine. And the dance studio won't be that expensive. It's like 20 to 40, I think, an hour or something. I like that. That's cool. I love what I do. I really do. It makes me really happy to think that I'm living the life that I've always wanted to live. Truly, like, people say that it's hard to do that stuff, but you really gotta just put yourself forward and go get it. Like, you have to grab it, and I'm doing that so much. Even having these ideas of constructing, being like, oh, I can do that, I can do that. That makes me feel so empowered of myself and my ability to create a life that's worth fighting for. A life that's worth fighting for. Okay, wait. That was that Mulan song? A girl worth fighting for? Anyway. I just feel really empowered, guys, and I think that's really cool. You know, it's cool. It's great. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Honestly, I know I'm a little cuckoo crazy. What's funny is, like, some of my friends will see me in person. They're like, you are chaotic. Like, you're not. And to be fair, I'm not. Yes, I'm very reserved in person. Like, I'm not like, they say you're not shy, you just act shy. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But I definitely will say, like, I'm a little more introverted around people. Like, I don't like to give them all of this. This is my crazy side. Even, like, my closest friends, like, I realized, like, I just started opening up to some of my friends and, like, having my real laugh, which is a really, really kind of crazy laugh. Which kind of makes me laugh because when your natural laugh comes out, it's a little crazy. Like, the other night I went out with my friends and I was laughing with someone that I met that night, and they were like, we were just like walking and laughing, and you know, they were like, I really like your laugh. And I said, oh, I am super goofy. I'm not goofy, my laugh is a little weird. Girl, you're not gonna hit them. You have so much room. What are you going so slow for? What are you worried about? Trevor's in LA really get me going like crazy. Anyway, I know I just recently like opened up to my friends and like felt more like open, and that's interesting to me because I always feel like I am open to them, and then I realized like, oh, I'm not as open as I think I am. I'm really good at showing people that external, like, oh, I'm close to you, but in actuality, like, I'm not that close. Like, I'm pretty reserved. I'm pretty open on camera right now, which is interesting to me. I'm my own person. All right, guys. Anyway, I gotta go. Illy, Amelie. Leave a message. Bye.